How dare you? How dare you tell me that I'm late? Who do you think you are? Saying that I'm late? Mm-mm. After you kept talking to me about One Piece, and I was like, heck yeah, One Piece. I love One Piece. Oh, this? It's just water with some ice for that good hydration. All right, let's get into it, huh? Let's get into it. Look, it's not only me who enjoys it now, Vin. It's everybody.
Oof. Lots of arrows.
Good luck out there.
All right, so there was something pick upable here, right?
Why haven't we dissected that freak mutation we locked
Oh, it's
up?
over there.
We could learn so much from its physiology.
He's a valuable resource alive, and Pope forbade any physical harm.
Oh, you know where we have to go?
Disagree. You could always go tell her.
No, that's...
We got to go and meet Ahti again. Might have some tests for us. You never know. Oh, do you want like a drank, or do you just want a drank? Like a nice water.
That's you need to scrap that clean, or there goes my reputation and honor. And then the good won't swing.
Okay. Pink lemonade. Oh, we fancy up in this house now, huh? There is actually something here I wanted to go and look at. I wanted to go to the furnace chamber. I think we might have pink lemonade. I can't drink pink lemonade with my teethers. Heck am I? Which way am I going? I want to go in here. I'd have to take my Invisalign off, which I don't want to do. Oh, so we have to go the other way. Okay. Yeah, I didn't need a headband. I want to get in there and see that video. Oh, it's just fire. Huh. So we want to go to quarry entrance, and then we have to go to the secret back door so we can go through the secret area that I haven't been through, that I want to go through. Last time I tried, I died. Wait. Yeah, I want to go up right? No, but there is a document here. Dimensional research is going to change everything. The work we do there will be brilliant, dangerous, and revolutionary. So we'll need staff that meet the challenge. So far I'm considering Carla Vaughn, Lorenzo Dune, Hubert Tahn, Edna Pierce, either Beth Harrington or Abe Lewis if their departments can spare them for a bit. Emily is an obvious choice, but who knows what will come out of the doorways we open. Perhaps it's better to keep her somewhere where the work is less unpredictable, but she won't like that. And there's no way she won't notice a secret new research department. She's too sharp. Oh, hang on. I had like a lot. Item is to be kept in a secure location in the executive sector. The room must be sealed before usage to prevent unintentional transportation of staff. A classics 1950s jukebox made by Songmaster Entertainment Ltd. The jukebox was found with a single record design titled A Song for Others by blank. When this record is played in the object, anyone within an earshot is translocated for as long as the album is playing. Those involved in the object's first known incident report being transported to a tropical beach, exact location unknown. When this object is used in the oldest house, it only transports users to an area located in the recently manifested quarry threshold. Researchers theorize that this site's unique spatial density results in all transiting material gravitating to its position, as has been observed with other Bureau equipment. The oldest house's unique nature could also be having an effect on the object itself. The object is not bound to any known individual. Attempts by Bureau staff to bind it have resulted in blank and should not be attempted again. Oh, and then that's the log I picked up there. Okay. So, let me go over here. Yeah. They went to that extra dimensional space and they tried to bang. Well. The broom closet like normal people. You know, Vin, I don't know. Found a hidden location, though. There was another hidden location somewhere. I just don't remember how to get to it, so I'm not going to worry about it right now. I want to mess your hair up. Well, no can do there, bud. Ruin it, please. Nope. It's staying. Otherwise, it just gets annoying. Okay, so we're going to the medical wing. Logistics is the closest. How many points to make you fluff it? Not enough points in the world, baby. How many dollars to give yourself bangs? Not enough money in the world, baby.
Mold's gotten in here too? All right. Let's get cleaning.
The deceased was a blank-year-old blank with no significant past medical history. The subject was brought in after being discovered in the active threshold in an early state of decay that is characteristically fungal-based in appearance. During autopsy, the cadaver's pleural cavities were revealed to be entirely filled by the fungus known as a mold, to an extent that the medical staff were forced to put on decontamination suits. The procedure was also hindered by anomalies such as deceased high body temperature and undulating torso muscles, presumably, but not probably, caused by trapped gases. Routine examples, as well as tissue samples requested by Dr. Underhill, were successfully extracted. However, their rapid retrogression outside of the host body needs to be noted. Cause of death, mold ingestion.
She said, cocking her gun.
Wait, what's something in here shooting at me? Okay, so we gotta kill those things. Kelly do be napping right now. I even gave her the old being toxic and everything, and she was like, nope. Oh yeah, Kelly's schedule is firmly messed up now. So, we need some more spores. Y'all got any spores? There's no more spores out here, huh? Oh, maybe in here? You hate this suit? I feel like we need like 2 more of these mold spores, and I don't see them. There's one. Just in like really
That should slow it down.
did it. All right, you ready to go and meet our brother? Wrong way. All right, let's go see our bro. Our brother. before we do, we have some ability points to spend. We're gonna start getting launched now. Jukebox tokens. Ooh. This one. Emily.
The resonance emitted from the HRAs is purely antithetical to every variant of the Hiss signal it can arrange. But how did Darling create it?
If we understand the Hiss to be a force based on vibration and resonance, then perhaps their incantation, which is now the agreed upon term for their vocalizations, is an effort to express that resonance using human vocal cords in speech. Would there be any differences in the incantation if the incantation were recited in a different language? The most common word used is want. Interestingly, every usage of the word is attributed by it to a you. You want to listen. You want this to be true. You must want these waves to drag you away. Are we the you the Hiss are referring to? Does the Hiss believe humanity, possibly all non-Hiss life, wants to join it? To be consumed by it? Is that its goal? The second most used words are through and time. Is this possibly, Jesus Christ, I'm off to a great start reading today. Is this possibly the Hiss stating how they have arrived here, or an indication of its age? There is clearly intention in the words. Dismissing the incantation as nonsense, as some of my colleagues recommend, is beyond idiotic. Researchers were sent to transcribe the recursive chant repeated by the Hiss entities. In the interest of safety, this was done with the non-aggressive floating Hiss entities. However, no distinction between the repeating phases and the ones repeated by the more violent Hiss entities has been observed. What is the purpose of the repeating string of words? Is this how the Hiss corrupts individuals? Does a chant produce a physical effect? Is it a message? An incantation? We were able to record a first-hand recitation of the chanting. See the corresponding audio record. Oop. I was told my brother would be here. Oh, come on. To examine the invasion timeline of events for possible patterns in Hiss behavior. Establishing a timeline is difficult at present because of the lack of reliable communications between the Bureau sectors and staff. Preliminary models indicate ground zero of the invasion is located within the executive sector. Once it becomes possible to interview surviving personnel, pinpointing the exact location should be feasible. Other outstanding questions that a timeline may help answer. How did the Hiss get past the internal lockdown? How does Hiss resonance advance through space, deliberately or uniformly? What is their ultimate goal? To the outside world, a cross-dimensional destination? I don't know. Alright, what up, Emily?
It's happening. After all these years, Dylan is here. But am I too late?
How is he? I need to know. He's clearly been affected by the Hiss, but it's different than any other manifestation we've recorded. Maybe what makes you so special is genetic. He was a prime candidate. Or maybe it's Polaris protecting him, something else affecting the situation. I need to run tests. He seems more in control, more present.
I want to see him. My brother? Or is he?
Of course. Now, Marshall set up an HRA-warded cage to contain him. It's on the upper floor, up the stairs.
Okay, I need to go.
Jesse, be careful.
Before I go, you got any new talkie talks with me? No. We've done all those.
Enjoy your data.
Oh, I will. Lots to do.
If they're in there, we go around
Through time, the thunderstorm distorts you. Happiness comes, white pearls but yellow. You are a worm through time. The thunderstorm distorts you. Happiness comes, white pearls but yellow and red in the eye. Through a mirror inverted is made right. Leave your insides by the door. Push the fingers through the surface into the way. You've always been in there. You want this to be true. We stand around you while you dream. You can almost hear our words, but you forget. You are a worm through time. The thunderstorm distorts you. Happiness comes, white pearls but yellow and red in the eye.
Yeah, he do be having some issues here.
Shit.
The thunderstorm distorts you.
That's
Happiness
Dylan.
comes, white pearls
Can
but
you
yellow
hear
and
me?
red in the eye.
Oh, come on, Dylan. I'm here.
By the door.
I found you.
The surface into the way. You've always been in there. You want this to be true.
Do you know who I am? Oh, you know me. Say it.
You are Dylan Faden's sister.
He's talking in the third person. Always a good sign.
Yes.
Do you know who you are?
Not Dylan. Trench and Darling made sure of that. I'm P6. P6. But I'm better now. The hiss made me better. Push the fingers through the surface into the wet. You've always been the new you. You want this
Can you
to
stop
be
that?
true.
Please. Not exactly the reunion I'd hoped for.
It feels good to say those words.
Huh.
I want to say them. They sound good. They make me feel good. Don't you want to say them too?
No. Fuck off, no. You need to help me get this thing out of his head. If he is still in there, if there is anything left, you have to help me.
You! You came in through the hole in you! We let you in, you've always been here! The only truth! A copy of a copy of a copy of a copy!
Stop it!
Orange peel!
Shit. Shit. He can see you. This is not safe.
We found Polaris together with my sister when we were very small. In Ordinary. In the desert, through the door opened up by the slide projector. But she didn't help when Trench took me away. She didn't give me any powers. All the powers are my own powers. She didn't help when they locked me up for years. After the song time for applause, we build you till nothing remains. The egg cracks and the truth will emerge out of you. You are home. The Bureau brought the slide projector back here with me. And the Bureau did what the Bureau does. They used it. And they found... They opened the door up to the hiss. That's the only thing I can thank them for.
Oh, jeez.
There it is. We stopped the Altered World event in Ordinary when we shut down the slide projector. And now the projector's here.
An earworm is a tune you can't stop humming in a dream. Baby, 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 yeah. Just plastic. So safe. Nothing to worry about. Funny.
Hey, what up, Joyce?
I
How you
welcomed
doing?
The hiss. I let it in
Hello, hello.
to get rid of her. The hiss set me free.
Oh my
Polaris
god, no,
is
my
using
snacks.
you. The Bureau is using you. You are a puppet. You can almost hear our words, but you forget.
If we shut off the slide projector, maybe that will stop the hiss. Maybe it's not too late for my brother.
You must see the truth for
How's
yourself, Jesse.
how's your art?
Sister,
I stopped in for a while, but I
the
couldn't
horrible
stay
truth
long.
about the Bureau. The hiss is the better option. Go to the Prime Candidate program in the containment sector. I have the keycard to get you there.
Why?
Salvador wanted me to have it.
No, he
Wanted.
didn't.
Bullshit. I saw what the Hiss did to Salvador. What it turned him into.
Okay, Dylan. I'll go. I want to see the truth for myself.
I'll go. But
Heck
only to
yeah.
look for
Everything
this
you
light
make is so
detector.
cute. Love it all.
You can help me.
I don't trust
We
Polaris
can
either.
end this.
You are a worm through time. You are a worm through time.
Can we talk to our brother more?
I don't know what else I'm hoping to find here.
Dylan. Can we talk?
I'd like to tell you about a dream I had last
Oh,
night.
Jesus Christ.
Off to a good start.
Okay. I'm listening.
I was back in Ordinary before all of this happened. But in the dream, I was alone. It was just me. I was the only child. A girl. My name was Jesse Dylan Faden. But then the Bureau came and caught me, brought me back here, locked me up. Have you ever noticed that our names, Jesse, Dylan, they could be girls' names, boys' names, could be anything. Don't you find that weird? I find that weird.
Sure.
What the hell was that? Is he trying to mess with me?
You are a worm through time. The thunderstorm distorts you. Happiness comes.
I can still talk to him.
Maybe Dylan's still in there. Maybe there's a way to reach him.
I'd like to talk to my brother, please. Dylan?
Dylan would like to tell you about a dream he had just now.
Oh, jeez.
This again?
I was going to be the new director of this place. I helped you get a job here so that we could be together. You were an office assistant. You'd make coffee and deliver the mail, and there was always plenty of work to do. And it stayed that way forever and ever.
Yeah, this dude's got
It was
some
nice.
issues.
Really nice.
That's debatable.
But here's the strange thing. The dream shifted, and none of it was real anymore. It was a game. We were in a game, and it was a fucking boring game. But you couldn't stop playing. And then it shifted again. Or maybe it was another dream already. Or maybe I'm just confusing them. But
Yeah.
in this other dream, it was more like a musical. This is an ordinary song about an ordinary girl from an ordinary town. It's the ordinary story. She worked an ordinary job in an ordinary office and something.
Kill it with fire. This is our brother.
And that's all I can remember of that dream.
Maybe that's for the best.
You are a worm through time. The thunderstorm is...
Can we please continue talking to our creep ass sibling? Of
Maybe
course
I
we
can learn
can.
more about the Hiss from him.
Can we talk?
Alrighty then,
I
just
just
shoot.
had an interesting dream.
Oh, shit.
That's fascinating, but let's talk about the Hiss for a change, yeah?
This dream was about the Hiss.
Best I'm gonna get.
In my dream, the Hiss had broken free of this prison, this house. I'd set it free. And the president himself was there to welcome us. He was the first one to take the Hiss in. Spread the word. At first, many people thought it was horrifying. That he was horrifying. But also, many people who heard his words wanted to welcome the Hiss in. And slowly, more and more of them came around until the whole world was brought together by the Hiss.
Oh, jeez. Got creepy.
It was wonderful.
Okay. Thanks for sharing that.
Okay, I'll give
For
you
the
guys
record,
the break.
that will never happen. Not as long as I'm alive.
The Thundersong distorts you.
I can kill. I can still talk to him though.
Split yellow and red in the eye through a mirror of the inverted sphere.
Lots of interesting data off that subject the Rangers brought in.
I heard that he voluntarily.
Oh, just then, yeah.
Need something?
Oh, can you
How are
shoot
you
him?
doing, Jess? It can't be easy seeing Dylan like this.
I don't think I can. He's
fine.
in a box. Plus, they don't let
What
me
can
use
you
my
tell
gun
me?
here.
Is he still human?
Or is he his?
I've taken numerous tissue samples and have tests running as we speak, but from the initial data, he looks healthy. I only see corruption in a superficial way.
What does that mean?
I don't know. This is all new, but if he's like you, maybe Polaris is preventing total Hiss takeover. Or maybe this is just a new form of Hiss. We've already seen how it affects people in different ways.
Dylan told me he let the Hiss in. Does that change anything?
She's sus. Who in
Voluntary
the
conversion.
who here isn't
I mean,
sus?
hypothetically, that could
I mean, come
affect the
on,
mental
let's
state
be honest.
post-corruption, as well as the
Everybody
extent
here
of
is
biological
kind of
alteration.
sus.
But again, this is new territory for me. I'll need time.
You won't have it. I'm gonna shut down the slide projector. That's how the Hiss are getting in. Once I close it, this should all be over.
Kinda sus.
Jesse, we don't know how this works. If you sever their connection to the source, it could cause a terminal chain reaction. Every Hiss-corrupted individual dead.
Better that than what Dylan is now.
I'm shutting it down. This has to end. Whatever happens, happens.
Okay, just let me know how I can help.
Thank you, Emily.
You can help by getting out of my way. I'm the director of this bitch.
Two squads lost. Christ.
Ooh. Based on the success of America Overnight, we would like to propose the creation of a new television series that presents superstition and skeptical thought as entertainment. In order to popularize these concepts among civilian population and create less resistance to redirecting information regarding public paranatural events. We could use a solid media outlet to test paranatural concepts on civilian audiences, seeing how they react to certain facts presented as fiction, in the event that the Bureau ever decides to make certain realities public knowledge. There are various show licenses that we could purchase and reboot rather than starting from scratch. One popular property seems promising, especially considering its content and tone are precisely what we're looking for. It's called Night Springs and has been off the air for a few years now. Oh my god, I love that show.
Marshall didn't give me any orders before she left. Guess I'll just keep managing inventory.
Yes, they're doing propaganda. Okay, so we're going down to containment. We're going to logistics. I think logistics is the closest. But now we have level 6 clearance, so we can get pretty much everywhere I've wanted to go. I don't know. Who down here? Why, what's the point of this room? Oh, there's another door. Oh my god, all of my weapon mods are full. Ah! We don't know. We'll find out. I'm thinking it's probably going to be a happy ending. Personal mods are full too. Jeezy crazy. Oh, there are boys out here now. Wow, that was hectic, huh? Okay. We can finally go through this door, huh? Oh, you know what? I lied. Wait. Actually, it might be up here. No. Shooting at me? You haven't missed much, Andrew. We just talked to our brother. He creepy. We got level 6 clearance, though.
Mark Gibson, male, age 28, returned from the astral plane approximately 13 minutes ago. This was his 21st dive. Patient is experiencing migraine-like pain, intense pressure behind the eyes, and partial blindness. He has no recollection of his time in the astral plane and appears severely disoriented. Preliminary examination revealed
Oh, I accidentally
Mark
turned it off.
Gibson, male,
Oh,
age
jeez.
28.
Okay.
Experiencing migraine-like pain, intense pressure behind the eyes, and partial blindness. He has no recollection of
Okay.
his time in the astral plane
I'm not gonna.
and appears
Hands off.
severely disoriented. Preliminary examination revealed no immediate cause, so we will be sending patient for x-rays and... What the fuck is that thing? God, it burst right out of him. Call Black! Get Marshall!
Oh, okay. We were right at the end. Yeah. That thing just burst right out of him. Oh, what a bug. No, you're my friend now. No, you're my friend now. You are also my friend now. I'm making so many friends. If I can only aim. actually change our shatter to pierce again. And you know what? You're just dead. I don't want you as a friend. Alright, we're gonna learn some new information down here, hopefully. Victorian mirror, background. She was admitted to... Blank was... Blank. What up, Nick? Oh, that was a good pun, Nick. She was admitted to the mental ward for emotional instability. Same. Soon after relocating to Illinois with her family in 1914. The item only appears on record again in 2006 when the Bureau investigated a sudden rise in disappearances in Blank, Illinois. Agents found the item hanging in the local library. They contained it quickly, though the missing people of the town were never recovered. Oh, jeez. Supplementary materials. Date, August 18th, 1915. We certify that the case of Miss Blank has shown her to be a lunatic under the reasons of hysteria, bad company, and imaginary female trouble. Her fixation with the family looking glass is noteworthy, though not an uncommon matter when considering the female disposition. Miss Carver is a fit subject for the lunatic asylum and will remain in its confines until her affliction has passed. Signed, Dr. Blank. We have another quest. We picked up a new mission. Look in the mirror in Synchronicity. We can go to Synchronicity. We're going to Synchronicity. Classic women brain. Yeah, Nick. Dang, you just got home from work? Oh, I guess that makes sense. Oh, it's because your guys' colors are the same on my screen. It was Andrew who said that, not Nick. Synchronicity is in research by ritual. That was Andrew. You guys' color are the exact same and start with B's, so I was just glancing. Nick does not think that is classic women brain. Andrew thinks it's classic women brain. All right. Synchronicity is this one over here. I do not think that. Bento box out.
Why'd they keep an altered item here?
Debrief for Mirror Excursion 7C. Subject is Agent Hardy. Hardy spent approximately 3 hours in the mirror. It's the longest time on record. Can you describe your experience inside, Agent Hardy? Agent Hardy is physically healthy. All tests have come back clean. Yet the speech issue has persisted for hours. Calm down, Agent. It could be psychosomatic, but the fact that this only occurred after returning from the mirror makes a paranatural explanation more likely. I recommend a battery of tests and a Class Orange quarantine.
I wish I could reverse that. The proposal is to finally determine the precise nature of the reflected space within the altered item. Is it transplanar, psychologically generated, or rooted within our own dimension? How does the altered item know the space in its vicinity well enough to reflect it? Why does it reflect some materials but not others? Is it the space a parallel reality? If so, then we need to consider that while we possess the physical end of the mirror, someone else owns the other. What purposes might they use it for? Can they walk through into our own world? What are their motives? Lastly, To what purpose does the altered item produce the reflections of individuals that enter it? Can these reflected entities leave the altered item? As with all altered items, we need to attempt to distinguish if this behavior is blank. Poor Philip. AI-60, the mirror, does not reflect its surroundings with perfect accuracy. The environment seen in its glass contains slight distinctions. It is unknown why the mirror does this. If there is any blank, then it's something we can't perceive. The popular theory is that the mirror has a goal in mind, that it reflects the world it wishes were real, subtly replacing our own reality with its own. While certainly far-fetched, the theory is worth noting here as a warning not to underestimate the mirror. The specifically designed black rock panels have been installed to prevent access from our side or the mirrors. For added security, a particular arrangement of the panels is required to open the door. Okay, so we need... So some... Okay, so...
Looks like there's a mirror in there.
I think we need this one closed.
The shutters in the image look different.
So it's hard to say. But where's the cameras? So the cameras are there. So it's this one and this one. This one is down, but this one is up.
What do these shutters do?
No.
Weird way to lock something up.
Got it, baby. Wait, that didn't sound right. Yeah, that's not good. Oh my god, there's puzzles and stuff. Oh my god, we're gonna know what he said.
What? I can't understand you. You need to listen. I saw something in there. There is something inside. You need to lock down the mirror. Why are you talking like that? What's wrong with you? All of you? There's something in that fucking mirror!
That's really cool. Okay, so I go back through the mirror. Okay, I cannot go through the mirror. I gotta figure out what the solution of that is. We'll be fine.
Did you see that? Someone's in there.
Nej, vi ser prøver.
I don't know where I'm supposed to be going right now.
That's not good.
It's Mirror Us. God, I'm ready to get spooked.
Yeah.
Ah.
Imitation.
Yes.
Another one.
Oh, this one throws things. Oh, I can't. Oh, jeez. Ow. Oh my god. Oh, I'm gonna die. I died. I died at the last second. Boo! We tried our best. Hydrate. Came prepared today, baby. Okay. Double lines. Full bottom and okay. Double lines. Yeah, I gotta flip it. Okay. I did it on accident.
Oh, we're turning dark soon.
Nothing but a pale imitation. Another one?
Just keep yeeting stuff at her, Aaron. Ow. Oh, I'm already in danger here. I gotta stop getting hit point blank with those. Oh my god, I did it again. Oh my god, Aaron, please. Oh, you know what? Let's try a different. Let's try spin. Let's try spin. Alright, spin is not very good. Let's try shatter. Let's get in there nice and close. Thanks for the raid there, Joyce. I appreciate it. Enjoy your whatever you're gonna go and watch. Shatter is the one Angie likes. They're still not doing enough damage. We'll go with Pierce. Stay with Pierce. Oh my god.
That better be all of them. That explains why they locked this mirror up.
I did it.
Bureau was doing with this thing.
We did it.
Well, it's cleansed now. The hiss is gone.
The item should be kept in a sealed chamber with minimal external visibility. Hanging mirror, oval in shape. The frame is made of an ornate wrought brass. The item does not reflect its surroundings accurately. The item's effect is complex. Most notable is the fact that when the glass transports individuals to a paranatural space when touched. In this space is an imperfect reflection of our reality. Some objects inside the reflection are simple mirror images. Some are blank, while some do not appear at all. The reflection only contains areas within a blank distance from the item itself. Relocating the item has proven that the reflection changes depending on its surroundings. Agents have been sent in to explore the reflection. Blank have been observed in the test subjects sent inside, believed to be psychosomatic. Prolonged exposure to the reflection is not advisable.
Dealt with.
Pretty cool. Pretty cool. I can launch basic enemies now. Amazing. Okay, so we're here. We want to go back to logistics, and we want to go back to security. Yes? Yes. Yes. There's another item here that is apparently gotten out as well. Alright, I literally do not want to stop here, boys. Prime candidate program.
Define new prime candidates. The Bureau needs a director. Our future. P6 and P7.
Okay. Means we got another hotline.
After North Moore stepped down, I doubled every effort to find new prime candidates. There was no one. No one but me. That wasn't good enough. I pushed hard. I never wanted the Bureau to end up in that situation again. The Bureau needs a director. Always. When my time reaches an end, I want more options on the table. P1 through P5 were all false leads, dead ends, and disappointments. Then P6, Dylan Faden. He fell into our arms. No parents, they're gone, casualties of an AWE. The boy has exceptional talent. The oldest house will be his home. We'll build him from the ground up. He'll be trained and taken care of. Darling can be in charge of this project. I can't. I'll stay away. I will not fail the boy like I failed my own family.
About that, Trench.
My daughter and my wife. We weren't careful enough back then. Something came home with me. I took work home. My Susanna got sick. When I realized my mistake, I wanted to bring her here for Darling to do what he could. Kate flat out refused. Civilian doctors treated our daughter, but they didn't have a clue. She died. Kate left me. Same old story. That was a long time ago. The Bureau is all I have now.
Dang.
The prime candidates are our future. There are two. P6 and P7. We're spoiled for choice.
Are we P7? Or are we just P6? Oh my god, they even put it backwards. Oh, I love it. I love it! Brother is P6, yes. Oh, that was a bad shot. Oh, that's a big boy. You are now mine, friend. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's the mannequin down there. We need to cleanse this one for, what's his name?
The only thing creepier than one mannequin is a few dozen of the damn things.
Oh, they turned to look at me. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, no. How do I, How do I cleanse and contain Mr. Mannequin? Alice Wake, Mr. Wake's wife, was found during the Bureau's investigation. She was interviewed and evaluated. She showed signs of severe mental trauma in the form of blank memory loss. She was later directed to treatment. It was concluded that she had been trapped in the threshold during its manifestation. Notable individuals still missing after the Bright Falls event are FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale and Dr. Emil Hartman, refer to the Creator's Dilemma and the file regarding the Cauldron Lake Lodge. Okay, Vin. Bureau researchers believe that this event was the result of a forceful perception of subjective reality, stemming from Mr. Wake, overlapping on our own. Wake had been flagged as a potential para-utilitarian. See Prime Candidate Program file for more details. In 2011, a book by Clay Stewart titled The Alan Wake Files was published by Roundabout Press. Agents interviewed Clay Stewart and suspected minor para-utilitarian sensitivity. He was placed under indefinite surveillance. A monitoring station was established at Cauldron Lake to alert the Bureau of any future activity. Yeah, I do have the DLC, Andrew. Alright. Now, how do I take care of the mannequin problem we got going on here? Oh, it's the one not looking at me.
New bureau policy. No more mannequin.
No known procedure for preventing the item's effect. Update 390. Lining the item's cell with the newly discovered black rock has yielded positive results. Test with other altered items. A wire and fabric waste mannequin. The base and head are made of stained wood. The item duplicates. The trigger for this behavior is unknown. No correlation can be found in either the number of duplications that manifest during an episode or the duration for which they last before disappearing. Weird. Alright, well, we can go and turn that quest in real quick. Wait, why is this room yellow?
Get blamed for this mess in the next performance review. I have a cat to feed.
Every altered item on your list is now back in the Panopticon, safe and sound.
That's a load off my mind. Missing altered items don't exactly reflect well on me, you know. Did they give you any trouble?
The flamingo pulled me into the astral plane just like the fridge did. That same creature was there.
I was looking over the old activity reports, and multiple items have been displaying much more destructive behavior in the past few weeks. There's some connection there, I bet, but that's a bit above my pay grade.
Well, something to keep an eye on.
And if I have any more runaways, I'll know just who to call.
God dang it, you're such a butthole,
I guess
Langston.
this is my life now.
I'll see you.
Like always. The sudden stop hits theaters tonight. I can't believe I'm missing an inexpensive movie for this.
Well, not stopping, boys. Don't worry about it. I'm just double checking. We're only on this one. We only have this one. Y'all got any of that juicy lore around here, though? Oh, we have a shelter here. Doesn't have anything in it, but oh, maybe we're over there. Okay, there's no more lore tidbits in here. Okay, that's weird. Okay, so that's the room okay. Wow, you really spelt that wrong there, bud. Holy moly. An unconfirmed threshold manifestation in Cauldron Lake, Washington, resulted in a fictional story written by author Alan Wake, narrating an AWE in which reality was altered to match that of the story, though only locally and for a limited time. I missed my home row. Yeah, you missed it by a lot there. Mr. Kirkland, head of investigations, was alerted on September 13, 2010 by ex-Bureau agent Frank Breaker, see blank, that an AWE event was taking place in Bright Falls, Washington. Refer to events investigated in 1970, 1976, 1978. Breaker had received a call from Barry Wheeler, Alan Wake's literary agent, on behalf of Breaker's daughter Sarah, who was the current sheriff of Bright Falls. A Bureau field team arrived at the site 2 days later, only to confirm that the event was over. Interviews were conducted, refer to the 1970 blank Thomas Zane, 1976, 1977, 1978 Odin Anderson, Tor Anderson. Alan Wake was believed to be blank instigator. Eyewitnesses reported highlighting an old light switch, possible object of power, that blank missing. Wake was not found at the scene. Reports claimed he dived into the lake, but no body was recovered in the search. Okay, we're gonna... Threshold kids are weird.
I can see you're upset, Meg. Why don't you tell Uncle Mr. Bones what's wrong?
I did bad on my clairvoyance test.
You can't ace every test, Meg. You see, everyone has different brains.
Oh.
Some brains can talk to each other. We call this ESP.
ESP?
Some brains can lift objects, like a baseball. Talk about a fly ball, eh, Meg?
No interruptions!
Oh my god, Mr. Bones.
So who cares if you fail your clairvoyance test? Maybe your brain can throw baseballs, or talk to dead people, or make friends blind. Once we know what your brains can do, we'll know what job to give you. And if your brains are just right, you'll get to sit in the big chair.
Just sit off his chair.
What if I don't want the big chair?
What if I don't want the big chair?
Everyone wants the big chair, Meg!
That's why we're all here.
God, Mr.
Use
Bones
those
is
brains to listen for once.
kind of
or
a
the
dick.
only chair you'll get in is the one with straps.
Bit of a dick there, huh?
I wish things had gone differently in Ordinary for us. But wishing won't change things. Finding the projector will.
Ordinary. So much coming together in this one case. A new object of power, something we have not seen before. I mean, coming from me, that's saying something. The boy, Dylan Faden, Prime Candidate 6. And the sister as well, once we catch up with her. But the boy had so much potential. We're talking Northmore level readings here. And I don't want to invoke his name. It's completely different circumstances here. It's remarkable. There was an incident. Yes. We lost a valuable member of our team, yes. Excessive force. Dylan has so much. But he's just a kid. Like, I'll take the blame. He needs some slack. I mean, boys will be boys. He's exceptional and under a lot of stress. Roberts got killed. It's an unfortunate accident, that's all.
Roberts?
Marshall needs to realize this. We will make this work. We'll make this work.
Do as you're told, don't eat the mold. Transcript of conversation. Subject, Dr. Dalen Faden. As for review, by Dr. Darling. Note, subject was alone during this outburst. Dylan Faden. 1752-16. You again. I thought I told you to leave me alone. Why are you showing me this? I can't do anything. Can't you see where I am? Why don't you help me get the fuck out of here? You always show me things I can't do anything about. Stop showing me her. I don't care anymore, and I don't care about you. You both left me here to rot. Fuck off, you bitch. I will dig out my own brains out if it means getting rid of you. I don't want you here. Get the fucking message. Subject repeated the phrase fuck off numerous times before being sedated at 1753. Okay. I think that was Polaris. Definitely. Agent killed during blank involving blank, codename P6. Autopsy finding. Blunt force injuries of the head and neck, excessive trauma of the abdominal region, lacerations and contusions from the upper and lower torso, fracture of a spinal cord between the L1 and L2 vertebrae, avulsion fracture of the 3rd through 10th ribs, left and right, blunt force injuries of the extremities, abrasions, lacerations, and contusion of the extremities, dislocation of the left and right elbow, dislocation of the left and right knee. Conclusion. After examination, it was determined that the cause of death was internal bleeding that occurred when the blank was contorted through his blank. Jeezy, crazy.
Is this what Dylan wanted me to see? It doesn't matter. We need to find that projector.
Oh, I got candidate P7 outfit. Nice.
All the times I felt paranoid, I was right. The Bureau could have given me the answers, but they just stood by and watched me.
Dang. I got everything there. Eastward movement. Cause for concern. Departs Cheyenne, Wyoming. Arrives in Sydney, New England. Wait, where's that any? What is any? Nebraska. Not New England. Departs. Arrives in Des Moines, Iowa. Departs. Arrives in Chicago, Illinois. Departs. Arrives in South Bend, Indiana. Departs. Arrives in Cleveland, Ohio. Departs. Arrives in Bloomberg, Indiana. Arrives in Bloomberg, Pennsylvania. Departs. Arrives in New York City. We're in New York. We're walking here.
We used to play there all the time. Me and Dylan. And other kids as well. We loved it. This time, I remember, was different. We found a way in, deeper into it, like it had shifted. We went inside, and that's where we found the slide projector.
A dump is a place for lost things. Things that have been thrown away. Did you ever feel that way when you were growing up, Jesse?
What? No. Yes, but that has nothing to do with...
Was there a slide projector at your home when you were small?
No.
Those were before your time, I suppose. But your family did look at photos together, maybe. In one form or the other?
Maybe.
When was this? Can you remember? At parties? Barbecues? How did it make you feel? Did your parents ever show pictures that embarrassed you? Was alcohol ever involved at these parties? Did your parents drink? Did that make you uncomfortable?
No. That's just stupid. Come on. That has nothing to do with this. Nothing.
The slide projector, let me ask you this. As a child, did you ever fantasize about worlds inside pictures? Inside a painting? You know, stepping into a painting, into a hidden world, escaping and finding adventure there, away from your parents.
I don't think so. I don't remember. Maybe. I don't know.
That is a breach of HIPAA right there, if I have ever saw one. Where am I? Still down
I studied what happened in Ordinary here. That's the place to start looking.
Okay. Be my friend. Thank you. I see your creepy teeth delivery and raise you a dead dog. Yeah, like a straight up deceased dog. Had a collar on it and everything. It had been rotten in that box since they picked it up. Go ahead and imagine how that smelled. So don't go whining to me. I wish I got to watch a parade of human teeth. What? Straight up deceased dog. Oh, that's funny. Not the dog being dead part, the straight up deceased dog part. Okay, so that goes down to the transit corridor. Willow, AWE shipping manifest. A hollow sphere, stone-like material, vitrified soil, blank, pieces of various sizes and color. Animal carcasses, possibly canine, rusted metal bucket, leather wallet, aged shotgun cartridge. All materials go to the investigation sector for further analysis. Okay, well, I guess we go down, down, in an earlier round. Gonna go downstairs. I'm gonna take the elevator down, I think. Can't take this elevator. Only this elevator. You saw it. I knew as soon as it didn't immediately
Kane
open
and
up.
I were both prime candidates.
I knew it.
Experiments.
That there was gonna be a dude inside.
We're
Oh,
going
damn.
back home.
Oh,
Of
damn.
course we are. It started there, and it's never gone away.
Hmm. Okay. I see you, secret door. Background, typewritten page. The page was discovered in an instance of the Ocean View Motel and Casino that was linked to the investigation sector. The page had been pushed into the motel's corridor from under the door with the symbol of a spiral. Uh-oh. Appendix. Transcribed from the item. For 10 years I've tried to write my escape, only sinking deeper. I used to know where fiction ends and reality begins. Here they are all the same. It's a hideous trap. My every thought made real. Fear, desire. How can I even ever know for sure if I've escaped and not just lost my own fantasy of it? Lost my own fantasy of it. That thought alone can drive you mad. The identifiable words in the scratched out portion. Falls, bright falls? Haunting, wake, light switch, ocean, too late, and the final sentence, you've been warned. Oh.
There's gotta be a way to rotate these tracks. Maybe there's a control panel nearby.
Oh, there's definitely a control panel nearby. We just have to find it. Okay. I want to go in all these rooms, but I just don't know immediately where to go.
There's gotta be a way to rotate these tracks. Maybe there's a control panel nearby.
There's a area here called Bridge Operator, so I'm gonna assume it's that, and I'm just a big dummy. Don't eat the mold, though, guys. You're not a dummy. It turns you into a mold man, Nick. If you eat it. I hate the mold. Oh my god, no. Fuck your painting. It's like the right way. I never like know which way I'm supposed to go. You need a command that lets you roll a d20. Why do I need one of those? Oh, what up, baby? Oh, you're around here. Where'd you go? No, you're my friend now. I can roll d20s. Duh. Okay, you got me there. You do have me there. Dang, dude, look at this aeroplane. I hear bad boys outside right now. Alright, what does that do? What does that do for me? Oh, I need another one. Brendan D. Brendan D. Oh, so I need to use one of you boys. Yeah, dude. Friend D&D is lit. There's gotta be another one around here somewhere, right? Ah, there it is. That was dumb. Oh, man. How is it already 4 o'clock? Time flies when you're having fun. Twofer! That room just got obliterated. Holy moly. The airplane in question has been brought in from a private airfield located in the town of Blank in Cincinnati, and it is suspected to be connected to the Blank AWE and is being evaluated for altered status. The plane is currently being stored in the transit corridor in the containment center, brought there through the New York subway tunnel, special access Blank. For more information on Tunnel Blank and links to urban legends centered on ghost stations, abandoned tract, and Blank, see file 412-445-21. The plane's black box is currently being evaluated for Blank, and initial readings have been taken by a research team, although no altered status has yet been detected. Okay. It's a plane. The first slide was a room with a dirty wallpaper and dolls on the shelf. There were a lot of dolls. DF, interview, 2002. The house was empty. No one lived there. We played in there a lot. It was our secret playhouse. JF, therapy session, 2010. I went to school with Neil. Some kids called him Nosebleed Neil. Note, likely Neil Hosenberg, missing. It was mean. He had asthma. Tom. Note, likely Tom Barlow, missing, and his gang. Freddy. Note, likely Frederick Bartwell, missing. Hugo. Note, no one by this name was found in public records. Bullied him. We brought Neil to the dump to play. Unconfirmed existence of an additional slide designated house.
You're listening to America Overnight, celebrating 29 years, shining a light in the shadows. Thank you for staying with us. Here's our first caller.
Hi. What I'm about to tell you, if they found out, I don't know what would happen.
If who found out, brother?
The men in the suits. They told me it was an industrial accident, but this is something else. Something nobody talks about. Ordinary.
This certainly doesn't sound very ordinary, caller.
No, not ordinary. Ordinary. It's a town. And it wasn't an industrial accident. I mean, that's what they said. But that's bullshit.
Whoa, please watch the language, caller. It may be 2 a.m., but we're still a family show.
I'm sorry. It's just, my brother lived there. They said the town was destroyed, but it wasn't. I went there. The people are gone, but the town's there. It's still there.
So the population of an entire town disappears, yet the town remains. Tell me, was the phrase, "there is no salvation," written anywhere?
I'm not sure.
The same thing happened in Brazil in 23, a village called Fort Verde. More than 600 people just up and left. The government said they were fleeing guerrilla forces, but we know the truth. A mass abduction, as predicted by my regular guest, Dr. Quincy Reagan.
Abduction? You mean aliens? That's bullshit! I know they're lying!
Now, I warned you about the language, caller. I'm afraid we're gonna have to cut you off. And good timing, too. It's time for a short break. Hang in there. America Overnight will be right back.
I love the America Overnight. It's my favorite program. An AWE occurred in the town of Ordinary, caused by an object of power, slide projector, ID OOP-15, discovered by local children at the dump outside of town. When a specific set of slides are used in the projected images open up doorways to other dimensions. Multiple slides were used by the children, resulting in the disappearance of the town's adult population. Event response. On August 30th, 2002, siblings Dylan Faden, 10 years old, CP6 materials, and Jesse Faden, 11 years old, CP7 materials, were playing at the local dump when they found a discarded slide projector. See OOP-15 case file in Darling Presentations blank for details. A team led by Director Trench and Dr. Darling had arrived at the site on September 14th. The AWE had ended, but the team found the Faden children, who led them to the slide projector and the slides, which had been burned with the exception of one. Jesse escaped when agents attempted to detain the pair. In total, 17 surviving individuals were found in the town. All of them were brought in for questioning and tests. See interviews blank and prime candidate program files blank. Oh. There were more people alive. You were not right back.
There is a curious correlation with the yet unknowable forces intruding upon our world, in the form of altered world events. These forces gravitate toward archetypal objects, a gun, a television, a supposedly haunted house. So clearly humanity affects this process. Our collective unconscious is a map of sorts. We hold the key, but we don't know how to use it. We create these archetypes through everyday life, popular culture, urban legends, but we are observing and influencing a complicated system in action.
Sorry,
we
buddy.
can change the likelihood of something being a receptacle for these forces just by thinking about it. But we haven't found a method to control the outcome. And yet, there's something unique in us, in our dreams, in the conceptual reality with power, with our minds. What's the cause and what's the effect? Are we the starting point or just a necessary evil in this? A byproduct, a reflection, a projection? We'll struggle to find the answers to these hard questions, or die trying.
Jesse and me followed the dung monkeys to the cave. There was a lot of them. More of the kids from town had joined up. It was really scary. Jesse grabbed the projector and we ran as fast as we could. They chased us. I fell and hurt my knee. Jesse tried to help me, but the dung monkeys were coming. They were about to get us, but then Neil showed up. Neil looked like a dog, like a melted dog, but I knew it was him. Neil said a lot of times he didn't like being a boy because Tom beat him up. I think he liked being a dog. The projector wouldn't turn off, so we changed the slide to the hand. I heard her immediately. She promised to help. Jesse said we should call her Polaris. It's because she was doing stars at school. Additional slide, designated hand. SID 36 is verified and in Bureau possession. Unconfirmed existence of paranatural entity designated Dog Neil. You missed a little bit, but not a huge amount. Lots of, like, just background lore stuff. Be descriptive, thanks. Honestly, it's all kind of been a blur because there's been so much. After what happened at school to Mrs. Chester, we started spying on Tom and saw where they took the projector. Tom and his troglodytes were using the Sled Hill Cave as their headquarters. That's where the projector was. They'd been using the temple slide. We called it that, but really it was a broken concrete thing, like a warehouse or a bomb shelter or something. Very dark. The Knot Mother lived there with her babies? Children? I don't know. She was feeding Tom and the others her milk. They were changing into little monsters. We called them dung monkeys. Unconfirmed existence of additional slide designated temple. Unconfirmed existence of a paranatural entity designation not mother.
Annual evaluation of Dylan Faden, formerly P6, performed by Dr. Carla Vaughn. The questions asked here correspond to the 5th iteration of the Gunner's psychological assessment. Are you ready, Dylan? Let's begin then. In a single word, describe the world around you.
Where's Casper?
Dr. Darling is out of the building today.
He's never out. He didn't want to come, did he? He never visits, not since Roberts. Tell Darling it wasn't my fault. I couldn't control it yet, but I can now. I learned. Will you tell him?
In a single word, describe the world around you.
A prison. A cold, empty
Who's Roberts? Oh, okay, hang on.
Poster on the wall.
I will tell you who Roberts is.
What is the next number in the sequence 3, 6, 9, 12, 15?
18.
What day is it today?
How the hell would I know? It's not like you give me a calendar.
You find a rabbit in the woods. It is breathing, but not moving. You cannot see any blood. What do?
Leave it.
Expand on that.
It doesn't matter. The rabbit's not real. None of it's real.
What day is it today?
Do you enjoy asking people questions that can't be answered? Is this what gets you up in the morning? What you dreamed of doing as a scared, stupid little girl?
Can you describe a dog to me?
In Ordinary, we had a frick. Nosebleed Neil. And when it all went crazy, you know what I mean. Nosebleed Neil turned into a dog. Or something like a dog.
What day is it tomorrow?
Fuck off! I don't know! There is no calendar! How can I fucking know?
Dylan, calm down.
Fuck you! Fuck you and fuck Casper! Hey! Are you watching this, you old fuck? Did you send your bitch because you're too scared of me? Where is Casper?
Security, get a team in here. I need...
Roberts is the first person that Dylan accidentally killed in a series of tests. Also, welcome, Kelly. The second slide we called the Meadow, but it was really just an empty lot with a bunch of weeds. There was a shack and a phone line. It smelled like flowers there. It was powerful, intoxicating. We had crazy dreams there. It must have been because of the smell. I didn't like it. Didn't like losing control. In the dreams, everything was melting, and then we'd come out. Everything had melted around the projector. Neil was really into it. We found out he had been coming there more and more on his own. Then Tom beat the secret out of Neil and then found the projector. He and his goons took it. We thought Neil had gotten lost inside the meadow when Tom changed the slide, but that's not what happened. Unconfirmed existence of additional slide designated Meadow. What more questions did it give you? I'm gonna watch the VOD for this so hard.
Let's see what they have on Ordinary. It's all here. Our home, our school, the woods.
I didn't expect it to just... So this was the epicenter. This is where we had the slides. No, I want to tell you. I will give you the information you desire. Tom and the others have gotten worse, scarier. The math teacher, Miss Tester, tried to make them listen and they pushed over a piano on her, broke her legs. Then Tom bashed her head in. Bye-bye, Miss Chester. I always liked her. I liked math. Well, that's why Dylan went crazy. That was the tipping point. It was Lord of the Flies level bad. The grown-ups realized something was wrong. The police came and literally dragged Tom and Hugo away from the others. And the others away. Tom was screaming that the Not-Mother would make them all go away. They enacted a curfew for every kid in Ordinary. Mom and Dad were pissed. Asking us about the dump, about everything. I remember wanting them gone, like Tom had said. When we woke up the next morning, pretty much all the adults had just vanished. Was I responsible? Did I? I don't know. Disappearance of majority of Ordinary's population confirmed to have resulted from slide projector related AWE. Kind of. Oh, don't ruin the big thing. No, we didn't hear any interviews from Roberts. It was just in a video that Darling put together. That there was an accident and what's his name had killed Roberts. Roberts was
We found the slide projector in the dump outside town.
Hang on.
Did they recreate that too? Is that where they keep it?
Roberts was just like an associate, like, scientist or something. I don't know who Roberts actually was. I just know that he was accidentally killed. He was, like, blasted apart. Like, all of his joints were, like, dislocated. I'm pretty sure his head turned around. His spine and his ribs all caved in.
You mentioned a poem last time we talked. By Thomas Zane?
Yes. Beyond the shadow you settle for, there's a miracle illuminated.
I looked the poem up. Only I couldn't find any poet by that name. I did find a European filmmaker who moved here in the 60s, named Thomas Zane.
What? I don't...
No matter. It suits you very well. The poem. How you see things. Maybe you wrote it yourself?
I didn't.
No matter. You've said a few times that you feel like there's a piece of you missing. Can we talk about that?
Okay. Yeah, it's this... I feel an emptiness, a yearning for something that I think I lost.
It's natural for you to feel that way. Your brother and your parents are dead.
No. No. Dylan's not dead. And that's not even it.
You're referring to the imaginary friend from your childhood?
Polaris. She's come back. After a long time, she's calling me. In a dream I saw, she showed me things.
Jesse.
It felt more real than anything. As real as what happened in Ordinary.
The industrial accident in your hometown? That you believe Polaris caused?
No, it wasn't an accident. There was no industrial accident, and Polaris didn't cause it. She saved me and Dylan.
Jesse...
No! It was a cover-up. The government knows about it. There were agents there. Agents from... I don't know exactly, but they took Dylan. I'll find them. I won't stop looking. Polaris wants me to go to New York. There's a building there. I have to leave soon. I have to be there at a very specific time. Something hugely important is going to happen.
Jesse, you know we can't let you go until you're well. And that begins by understanding what's real and what's imagined.
Yeah. I mean, think about it. She's a psychiatrist, and her patient is literally saying, the government's all covering it up. It wasn't, there was no accident. My brother, who's been missing for 17 years, is not dead. He's alive. You know. Oh. No, I know. I was explaining as well, Ben. We were on the same side of that. Details are largely based on interviews conducted with Dylan Faden. See interviews blank and blank for relevant information. and the obtained therapy sessions of Jesse Faden, as well as circumstantial evidence found at the ordinary site. Note that the accounts provided by all three sources contain conflicting data. Example, DF claims there were 8 slides for projector. JF mentions 9. The Bureau found 1 intact slide, designation 36, and the burnt remains of 6 others. Unfortunately, these slides are too badly damaged to be used in the projector. Jesse Faden is believed to be the individual responsible for burning the slides. Notes, Dr. Darling has ordered that the entirety of Ordinary Town dump be brought to the Bureau for examination and analysis, with the hopes of finding additional slides or other altered materials. Due to the limited space in the investigation center, this AWE will be investigated in the containment sector. Cool, 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 cool. Oh my god, they do have the whole dump here.
Moved the whole landfill here in the middle of New York, and nobody saw a thing. Pretty unbelievable.
By order of Dr. Darling, all work in the ordinary dump is to stop effective immediately. Resources will be allocated to the blank department. Details will be forthcoming. This area will be sealed at the end of the month. Please remove all personal effects before that time. Any photographic slides, the type used in projectors found in the area, should be delivered to Dr. Darling immediately. Oh, the Wolf Globe. The item was found in the penthouse suite at blank, Toronto, belonging to a David Wolf, who was being investigated for illegally dealing in altered materials. See Case 13 HQ 37. Bureau agents raided his penthouse and found numerous paranatural belongings, including blank and this item. Mr. Wolf was arrested. Supplementary materials. So why would a 36-year-old Bay Street investment trader, filthy rich, married to a model, disappear overnight? That's the question that kept Toronto high society up at night this past week. Police say is being looked into. Some nutjob radio show host in the States claims he disappeared to join the Illuminati. But it's his reporter's opinion that Mr. Wolf, bored of his job, sick of his family, left it all to retire in some remote beach paradise. Now he's sipping Mai Tais while the world thinks he's dead. I've been talking so much. So much lore in this game. No. I want you as a friend. Oh my god, hydrate. I'm out of water now, though. Will you be my friend? Yes, Finn. I am Boo's papa. Will you be my friend?
We should check that lab.
We're gonna check that lab, Jesse. As soon as I look for other goodies. Ooh, a jukebox token. Nice. Dang. Okay, we gotta clear out some of our loadouts again. Get a bunch of money. We did get a new suit we can go and check out after this, too. Okay, well...
Effective immediately. I'm setting up a new department. Dimensional research in the research sector. Transferring the slide projector there. That's where my focus will be now. The ordinary site remains as is. We'll be back to... I don't know when.
Darling took the projector to the research sector. He dedicated a whole area to it, so he knew it was important. Dimensional research. That's where we go next.
Okay. I don't know if we will. I want to go to the Sterling AWE, but I don't know how to get in there. Guess who just added to inspect an inbound delivery of 100 teensy tiny little boxes? Me, that's who. And you know what was inside each one? A single human tooth. Fucking gross. Dang, got a lot of abilities here. Gosh. What am I doing? Gotten that. Huh, fake news. You can hang up now, please. Something's going weird with the board here, methinks. So we do have to go to dimensional research. But we're gonna make a couple pit stops real quick. Well, they seem less normal now. They're like, nope, nothing to see here, guys. Everything's okay. It's all good, friends. Don't worry.
More of it. This thing is completely leaving from the mitten. Perkele. Saatana. Helvetin helvetti. Loma tulossa ja tällaista paskaa.
Yeah? We're going to the Kool-Aid pumps.
Mold's gotten in here too? All right. Let's get cleaning, she said, cocking her gun.
Why can't they go through that door? This room's gonna suck. If y'all see any spores, let me know. It looks pretty clean down here. Oh, I see one. Oh, no. One more. It's so hard to see what I'm looking for. I just need one more.
That should slow it down.
Alright, where's the nearest... Let me in. I think we just have to go back the way we came, huh? See if Achi has anything else for us, and then we'll go a different direction here. And by different direction, I mean we're just gonna go straight to, whatchamacallit? The dimensional area.
I guess I just take a seat. This is what being a janitor is all about.
Really?
I suppose the janitor's assistant does need proper janitor attire.
I assume that means we did all of the Achi stuff. Hey, I slacked off so hard when I was a janitor. Don't even come at me right now. Okay, let's see our outfits, huh? Janitor. We gotta stick with the golden suit. Sorry, it's the coolest one we have so far.
I need the containment protocols for every altered item or object of power with an audio-related effect.
I'll send a team to contact Langston and get that information.
There you are. Did you find those Rangers at the formation?
I found them. But it's not good news. The Hiss got there first. Lots of them.
Another dead team. Jesus. You know, I should have seen this coming. The formation, it's got like a pull to it. Things just end up there. I'm sure you saw all the junk from the Bureau lying around.
There were a lot of Hiss, Arish. I mean, a lot. Did they get pulled in too?
Or they forced their way in. The formation is just a big question mark to us. But who knows? You might even find some useful stuff down there. All I know is we cannot let the Hiss get comfortable.
Sounds like you have a plan.
Uh-huh. A simple one. You need to find more tokens and clear the Hiss the fuck out of the formation.
That is simple.
Oh, and I found a file on the formation while you were gone. You take a look for yourself if you want. A lot of the terms in there are way beyond me. I don't like to overcomplicate these situations. When in doubt, fuck it. Shoot something, right?
Real helpful, Arish.
I try.
You trying
I
him
have to go.
best.
Me too. You're not the only one. Who's busy, you know?
Didn't actually click anything there. The formation is a tall stone structure found on the quarry site Beta, only reachable by placing distinct tokens in the jukebox object of power. See OOP-10 for case file for details. The formation's exact purpose is blank, but we can at least examine its relationship with the blank surrounding it. Measuring devices found trace evidence of blank at certain lines running from the formation to blank. When examined properly, 4 direct ritual tethers were detected. Some form of sympathetic causality connects the formation with the blank, which means, in theory, that when certain blank are performed at one, it will physically affect the other. I've been urged to note here that some of the individual believe the formation responds to any fulfillment of purpose or desire in nearby individuals. Though I like to remind those individuals that we're thinking that we're the parakinesiology department, not the parafeelings department. I'm proud to report that my team was able to design, construct, and install a permanent detection system. These arches will help rangers identify when the causal tethers are active, allowing them to better blank. Yeah, I don't know what that means there, bud.
Find anything interesting?
I want to talk to you, Emily.
Do you remember Mr. Tomasi, the head of communications? The hiss he was changed into showed up in containment, near the turntable.
I'll take care of it. That thing's not getting away this time.
I've heard reports about his particular use of language and intonation when repeating the hiss babbling. The biological and behavioral distinctions between different hiss-corrupted individuals is truly fascinating. I wonder if I could categorize the data.
And she's already off on her own thing. I've been seeing these Darling presentations all over. Seems like he enjoys the limelight.
So you noticed, huh? When he recruited me out of college, he actually came to visit. He interrupted my physics course by shouting, "Not quite, Professor," and then marching down to the front of the class where he proceeded to berate the very idea of laws of thermodynamics. Hey, he's been a showboat all his life.
Darling visited you in college?
Yeah, he read a paper I'd published, came to recruit me for the Bureau. I accepted and then spent years waiting for access to the confidential research that Darling promised me. And whenever I ask about my access level, he just mumbles that it's temporarily postponed and then changes the subject to the effect of entropy on luck.
I wonder who else Darling hid his work from. Marshall? Trench? Have you learned anything about Dylan's condition?
Only that he's definitely hiss, but I guess his chanting made that pretty obvious. You know, interestingly, the words of the hiss incantation have an average length of 4 letters. The most common word used 7 times is want. The next most common are through and time. It's very interesting, don't you think?
I don't care about the words. What about my brother?
Right. Sorry, I got a little off track.
Classic
Well, strangely, his tissue samples all look healthy, unlike the other hiss I've tested.
That's good news. Right? I wanted to talk to you about the crazy things I can do. My abilities. I get the sense that they're not very usual around here.
Well, usual and unusual aren't really benchmarks at the Bureau, but for some perspective, Director Northmore once used the floppy disk to send a bowling ball 6 yards through the air, and that was considered a huge deal. So compared to that, you are most certainly an outlier.
An outlier.
Yeah.
I like the sound of that.
Yeah.
I should get going.
Don't let me hold you up.
Y'all got any more snacks in here for me to read?
The thunder still distorts you. Happiness comes, white pearls, but yellow and red.
Maybe I'm just here to punish myself.
Any new dreams you'd like to share, Dylan?
I'm glad you asked, sister. This dream, like all dreams now, felt very real.
I know how you guys
like
love the brother.
Reality. And reality now feels like a dream. Maybe it's all a dream. Maybe it's all real.
Dream where my brother endlessly tells me about his dreams.
I was in a dark place, and there was a dark man there. His name was Mr. Door, and he told me that there are many worlds, side by side, on top of each other, some inside of others. In one world, there was a writer who wrote a story about a cop. In another world, the cop was real. Door said he himself was in all of them at the same time, endlessly shifting between them. I asked him how I could reach these worlds. I wanted to bring the hiss there. But he didn't want to help me. He didn't like the idea. What did he know?
I'm not wild about the idea myself.
Through time, the thunders hold us.
Here we go again. Once more with feeling.
Let me guess. You want to tell me about your dream?
Yes. Yes.
I don't want that
In fact,
hiss.
I'm having a dream right now.
Oh. That's new.
In this dream, I'm standing in the corner watching Jesse and Dylan talk about this very dream. This very dream! He said just now! And repeated it again now! I'm standing there and watching, and that's all I can do. It's as if I'm trapped there. And that's all I have to say about that dream.
Okay, Dylan. That's good.
Is he still in there? Or is this the hiss playing mind games? I don't know.
Well, we're finally out of talking options with baby bro. What the heck do we have here?
Just when I thought things were stabilizing, Marshall abandons us. I'm sick of no one telling us what's going on. Information's always been on the
Marshall didn't give me any orders before she left. Guess I'll just keep
Okay. We're going back down in an earlier round. That's our brother. That ain't Lex Luthor. Okay, we need to go. Dimensional research is up. Oh, it's over here. I don't like that you have a minigun, sir. I now like that you have a minigun, sir.
pass through. Dimensional research. Every measure of security.
You know what that means, boys? He used to call me on my hotline.
I'm averse to using objects of power. I don't want to lean on things I ultimately can't trust. But the ashtray and the cigarette, smoking there forever, have their uses. The ashtray maze they conjure is an impossibly changing labyrinth that no one but the binder, and those the binder invites, can ever pass through. The things we hid in dimensional research, the things Darling studies.
We're gonna have to bind that
the danger
ashtray.
and risk involved, call for every measure of security and protection I could bring to the table. The maze, hands down, is our strongest lock. I gave Darling and his chosen crew license to pass through the maze. Lately, I've started to think I should revoke that license.
Oh.
Bro, contact the janitor if you need to get through.
Broken. How many dead ends can this place have? We need to find Ahti.
Gotta find Ahti. Luckily, we know where Ahti is. That weird dude who reads our mind and definitely is some kind of object of power himself.
No Ahti. Where is he?
He's on vacation.
Now this boy left, said the son of Annikki Tähti. My assistant will keep work in the glove and the house standing. Lomille lomps, holiday humps.
How can anyone even get out of here while the building's sealed? Let alone go on a holiday.
You are not my friend. He might be part, like, some manifestation of the old house itself. Okay, so that goes to the pump station or whatever. Back in the pumps. Regarding the furnace, why are we allowed to burn outdated paperwork in it? Seems like a waste of a perfectly good fire. I'm just trying to save you a few bucks and a lot of sweat. Usually people in suits appreciate that, right? What is the furnace even heating? And who's in charge of it anyway? It's always lit, but I never see anyone tending to it. And the noises it makes, it's a little, I don't know, off? I mean, I can't be the only one who hears that weird wheezing or whatever it is. Someone should take a look at that thing. Might be time for a replacement. The furnace do be something. Well, shoot.
Yöstä alkaen lokaistulta 3–8, ajoittain 10 metriä sekunnissa. Illalla tuuli heittää. Tuntuisi hyvä näkyvyys. Suomenlahden länsiosalla ollaan välistä tuulta 5–12, ajoittain noin hyvä näkyvyys. Selkämeren eteläosa 6–10 metriä sekunnissa. Yöllä tuuli väliaikaisesti. Hyvä näkyvyys. Pohjoisosa merenkurkku. Venäjämeri sunnuntain paikoillaan tuulta 3–5 metriä sekunnissa. Ja hyvä näkyvyys. Sää rannikkoasemilla tänään kello 11. Kotkarakki 16 astetta.
Oh, then I pick up the key?
Kalvoida Front 15.
Oh, I picked up the key.
Yli 20. Helsinki Katajaluokka 18. Eteläkaakko 4. Yli 20.
Oh my god, it goes to the janitor's closet.
Kaakko 3.
Oh. Oh my god, we're in Blackrock Quarry now. A response team was dispatched to a possible AWE in progress at Blank, Albany. At the scene, the team encountered and retrieved AI-63. The Bureau had discovered numerous online message boards regarding loud noises coming from an abandoned shipping warehouse belonging to the Blank Corporation. Local law enforcement had discovered numerous bodies in various states of mutilation in the vicinity. This, along with the noises, were considered to be evidence of a werewolf due to the fact that they only occurred on the last 3 full moons. Oh man. Field Agent Blank accompanied a squad of ranger trainees to the site to form as a form of field training. The likelihood of a genuine AWE was considered low, and despite this evaluation, the team encountered a highly volatile altered item, which they successfully retrieved. Okay, Kelly. Restricted area. Isn't everything here restricted? Upon arrival, the squad broke into the warehouse and discovered boxes of undelivered merchandise abandoned by the previous owner of the warehouse. As they investigated the noise, Blank, along the south side of the building, caused it to collapse inward. Wooden crates and accelerated physical Blank from Blank rendered Field Agent Blank and 2 of the trainees unconscious. The others escaped the warehouse before it collapsed entirely. In the rubble, they found AI-63 at the origin of the Blank, attracting and repelling debris. They stood guard around the item until the moon set, at which point the altered item ceased effect. They returned the item to the Bureau without further incident. No fatalities occurred. The collapse of the warehouse was not witnessed by civilians, and thus no reinforming by the communications department was required. Cool. I can't wait to learn what Adi is. He's got to have some kind of, like, thing going on, right? Be my friend. Thank you. I'm gonna sneeze. Woo! Big sneeze. I love yeeting stuff around. Holy moly. That's good fun right there. Can I get a oh yeah? I don't know, can you, Nick? Can you? I'm sorry you're suffering today, Ben. Also, you're playing Final Fantasy, Andrew? That's pretty cool. I'm like level 20 to 30 on my, like 20 something on my Lancer now. I'm trying to level that up quick, but oh my god, I run slow when I run this way. That's hilarious. Oh my god, I can't jump here either. We do be in a really weird space here, boys. This is like the Mines of Moria or some shit. It does. Oh my god, it's the whole song. Okay.
There's something up ahead. Do you see it?
Plastic tree supplement, Holiday Memories tree. The results are incredible, but more so the speed of discovery this allows us. AI-14 copies our speech, but after numerous tests, we've discovered that certain words are missing from its vocabulary. We begin isolating these words, cross-referencing them with esoteric texts from the early days of the Bureau. We found that these words, when arranged in particular formations and spoken at varying speeds and cadences, elicit a reaction from altered materials. We tested this specific string of words, a formula, if you will, on other altered items kept in the examination hall. Varying physical responses were recorded with each one, with an 82% success rate. We've proven that words can tangibly affect these items. Specific applications must be explored, possibly for containment or identification purposes. This will drastically change our approach moving forward. And to think there are still more words to be found. Remember those little dudes that swarmed before the Balrog game? Remember the that one letter with weird capitalization? Maybe it could be. Oh my god, who just...
Kestänyt ruottalaisen veljekset kunnon löyly. Hey, girl. For a Finn, holiday is holy.
Oh my god, this is straight up speak friend and enter door right here. That was an Easter egg, I guarantee it.
Ahti?
Did you miss me? Did you have piss in your sock? Yes. No. Bark don't make a wound. You did good. Take my cassette player. You can borrow it. The song is a present from my friends to you. It will get you through the maze so you can do your job.
Did that really just happen? Of course it did. He gave me his cassette player. It'll get me through the maze, huh? The janitor always has the keys.
What the heck is Ahti? I want to know. He do be on vacation. Music up, sound effect down. Game specific dad rock. Oh. I liked it so much I wanted to do it again just for Andrew. What a noob. Oh, there's still a guy alive. My friend. I was ready to throw down in that room there. Oh, oh no. Oh, okay. Oh! Got that boy. Ashtray and cigarettes. The object is a steel ashtray with a maze engraved on its bottom. An ever-burning cigarette rests in it. When bound, the object allows para-utilitarians to create a maze of shifting corridors without adjusting to the dimensions of the space around it. The maze forms wherever the object is placed. Only the binder can navigate the maze, though they may allow others through. The object is currently bound to Director Trench. Background. The object was discovered at Blank by a team of rangers sent to a care facility for the elderly that had become the center of numerous missing person reports. Local authorities also disappeared inside after responding to reports. Agent Blank discovered the object in a blank, which indicates it was the source of the disappearances. The whereabouts of the missing persons are all still unknown, though they are presumed to be lost in the maze. Cool.
That was awesome.
Projector. The expedition into Slidescape 36. What Darling brought back changed everything.
Okay, we're gonna have to watch that. I haven't done any DLC yet, Andrew.
The slide projector. I led the expeditions into Slidescape 36. They told me not to go. The director should not put himself in danger. I told them to fuck off. I've seen action before, and I had to witness this myself. To find some meaning in all of this, I couldn't sit on my ass, alone with my thoughts, my memories. Anything but that. Those who survived were deeply affected by what we found there, by what Darling brought back. It changed everything. Whether that's a good thing or a bad thing remains to be seen. But I did find my meaning in that desert. A sound, like a needle drilling in, cutting through the containment suit, reverberating in the base of my skull. My whole being. Darling said it was nothing. But he was wrong. It's been there ever since, growing into a certainty, into an understanding of what's at stake here, what kind of a threat we're facing, and what must be done to stop it.
Has anyone seen that janitor mopping up around here? Isn't this a restricted access area? Who gave him permission to come in here? And how the fuck did he get through the maze?
Yeah, you want me here. Finding the projector was how this all began. What started in ordinary ends here. You, me, Dylan. We've all come full circle.
Sand memo to all Dimensional research staff. I've heard numerous people have been complaining about the sand piled up around Dimensional research. This sand is a precious research material from a foreign dimension and will be examined more thoroughly when I have time. If you attempt to clean or dispose of the sand, I will bar you from any further research endeavor. You will spend the rest of your career licking envelopes in a cubicle staring at a cat poster. Do not touch my sand! Dr. Darling. Alright, but I just remembered in there, we have a side quest to do. And I'm sorry. Side quest! going to the containment sector. In the turntable. Here, I believe. He kind of sucks, but I love him. Don't touch his sand. Don't touch it. It's there for a reason. I bet you he's in here.
There you are.
Well, I am very nearly dead. I am dead. What the heck? I don't know if my sister put in an order at a local restaurant, but I have a notification that I have an order ready for pickup. I didn't order anything from this place. Well, I don't think I was charged. Because it used my phone number. I think somebody just put my phone number in wrong. Or like, something like that. Kelly might have went and gotten food. I'm not putting that past her. Yeah. Somebody must have given my phone number.
There you are.
Oh! Okay, I was not expecting you. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Yeah. I wasn't expecting the screamy lady. Alright. Next time. Let's try it again. Yeehaw! hell? Oh my god! Oh! It's not going well. There's so many of them. It do be quite the side quest. Make a friend real quick, huh? Alright, we did it that time. First try. A paranatural object appeared in the field outside of the town of Sterling, Colorado, near a billboard advertising blank. No civilians were injured, though a family dog has been reported missing since the event. First try? Local authorities have arrived on the scene and began issuing orders over a monitored line of communication. Using several watchwords flagged by the Bureau, including blank, Bureau agents from the regional office were dispatched and arrived 2 hours after local police. The situation was contained and an analysis began. Bureau research staff arrived the next day and examined the object. After blank days of evaluation, the rock was lifted into an enclosed truck and built with built-in black rock panels and relocated to the Bureau headquarters via the subway transit system leading into the oldest house. Yeah, Jesse wasn't very tough, to be honest. I don't know what this big rock do, but I want to bind with it. Local witnesses report a bright flash in the field, approximately blank. No noise accompanied the light. Authorities had assumed the object fell from the sky, but our examination found that the object actually manifested there, vaporizing the soil around it in an intense spherical blank, which possibly explains the light seen from the town. Welcome back, Kelly. Did you order food from anywhere? The object is a hollow sphere made of a stone-like material. Structural analysis of the material does not blank on record. Okay. I was just wondering. God, I'm yawning. The sphere is a broken portion, as if something blanked from the object. The object has been inactive since arriving at the Bureau. The communications department officially stated to the press that the object was a small meteor while also using the America Overnight program to blink. See episode 92. Note, this AWE will be studying the containment sector until the spherical object is deemed safe to be transported to the investigation sector. Yeah, somebody, I got a text message from, like, somebody.
You're listening to America Overnight, now in our 29th
About a
year,
pickup,
lifting the
but it
veil
wasn't me.
between fiction and reality.
Don't care.
Thank you for staying up with us. I've been getting a lot of calls about this meteor in Sterling, Colorado. There are reports of a large spherical container that crash landed in a field outside town. Some government people reportedly took it away. Now, we happen to broadcast from Colorado, and Sterling isn't far. I drove down myself to check it out with members of the America Overnight team. I don't need to tell you, it wasn't long before we found pieces of metal debris scattered in a field. Listeners, this is yet another instance of an unidentified flying object, or UFO, entering our airspace and crashing. That the government took away the evidence under cover of darkness only compounds the fact that these are more than likely visitors from beyond our planet, or dare I say, solar system. Head on over to our website to see pictures of the spacecraft pieces we uncovered. And while you're doing that, our sponsors would like your ear. America Overnight will be right back.
Is there, like, something I can do with this? I guess not. I guess not. Oh, man. Why are you
I
having
need the containment protocols for every altered item or object of power within. I don't think I ever told you this, but I was actually on the path to being a ranger once. Did the whole boot camp thing. Even got rookie status. Anyway, not the point. My old ranger squad was a great bunch. There was 6 plus me. Remus, Hazard, Cho, Guy, Hepton, Stoll, and Thompson. They were supposed to get back from an expedition yesterday. We had beers and wings planned. Problem is, they weren't here when Darling handed out the HRAs.
Then they had nothing protecting them from the hiss.
You see, they prepped for the worst, but I think that we're already past that. We all wore these pouches around our neck, and I really don't want the hiss to get them. Could you find them for me? The squad would have come back through maintenance, but they probably spread out from there.
I'll keep an eye out for them, Arish.
And I won't let them stay hiss.
I have to go.
You're not the only one who's busy, you know.
Another quest!
What can I help with?
I took care of the Tomasi problem. Sorry, I forget he was a coworker.
Don't apologize. That wasn't the real Tomasi. He died when the hiss got him.
You're right. I just didn't want to be insensitive.
Sentimentality is a weakness in situations like these, Jesse. That's Bureau 101.
I don't think Emily's in danger of being called sentimental.
I should get going.
Did you hear that his prisoner they captured is the director's brother?
Can we talk to brother?
Comes, white pearls, but yellow and red in the eye. Through a mirror
Nope.
of the universe.
All right. Oh my god, this is everywhere. Okay, you know what? I don't want to stream super long today, and we've already gone 3.5 hours. We'll probably finish this game up tomorrow, I'll be honest with you. So, that is cool with me. Plus, I'm getting hungry and I want to eat, so that's all I'm going to do today. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I will be back tomorrow. And we will, hopefully beat the game tomorrow. If not, what can you do? We'll have to play it on Monday too. But, yeah, thanks for hanging out with me today, guys. Thank you, Joyce, for the raid. Thank you, everybody who, you know, tuned in. I will be putting this on the YouTube, so you guys can watch the VOD if you want, if you missed anything important. Other than that, I will see you guys next time, and, have a good day. Later.